In the last few decades, the battlefield has shifted from trenches and tanks to satellites, sensors and screens. But perhaps no technology has transformed modern warfare as dramatically as drones. Once dismissed as experimental gadgets, drones have now become some of the most powerful tools any military can use. And today, we're diving deep into how these flying machines are reshaping the future of conflict. Drones, officially known as unmanned aerial vehicles, started as basic reconnaissance tools, simple cameras in the sky. Those days are long gone. Today, drones can perform surveillance, launch missiles, jam communications, map enemy positions, resupply troops, and even coordinate entire operations autonomously. In short, they are changing the balance of power on the global stage. One of the biggest advantages drones bring is risk reduction. Traditional warfare often requires boots on the ground, putting soldiers directly in harm's way. But a drone strike can be operated from a safe location, sometimes continents away. This not only protects human lives, but also allows militaries to conduct operations that would otherwise be too dangerous or too costly. Another game-changing factor is cost. Compared to fighter jets or armored vehicles, drones are incredibly cheap. A country doesn't need billions of dollars or advanced infrastructure to deploy them. This has leveled the playing field, giving smaller nations and even non-state groups access to air power. Conflicts in places like Ukraine, the Middle East, and Africa have shown how affordable drones can dramatically shift military dynamics. But drones are not just weapons. They are eyes, they are ears, they are digital scouts. A drone can fly silently over enemy territory for hours, collecting high-definition images, tracking movements, detecting radio signals, and sending all this data instantly to command centers. This real-time intelligence gives military leaders a decisive edge. Decisions can be made faster, targets can be verified more accurately, and operations can be executed with far more precision. And speaking of precision, drones have revolutionized targeted strikes. They allow militaries to hit specific threats with extreme accuracy, often minimizing collateral damage. Instead of sending in dozens of soldiers or launching large-scale attacks, one well-placed drone can neutralize a target within seconds. This has redefined counter-terrorism and special operations across the world. But the transformation doesn't stop there. The rise of autonomous drones, machines that can navigate, track, and make decisions without human control, is opening a new chapter. Swarm drones, for example, can fly in coordinated groups, overwhelming defenses and making traditional military strategies obsolete. The idea of hundreds of small drones attacking from every direction may sound like a scene from a futuristic movie, but it is already being tested by several nations. However, this new era comes with serious concerns. As drones become more advanced and more autonomous, ethical questions grow louder. Who is responsible when an autonomous drone makes a mistake? How do we prevent drone technology from falling into the wrong hands? What happens when war becomes so automated that human involvement barely exists? These are debates world leaders, military experts, and ethicists are struggling to answer. Drones have changed warfare in ways that were unthinkable just a generation ago. They've made militaries more precise, more efficient, and more capable than ever. But they've also introduced new risks and new moral dilemmas. And as we look ahead, one thing is clear. The future of warfare will not be defined by the size of a nation's army, but by the sophistication of its machines. If you enjoyed this video, you might want to check out my next video about the rise of military robots.